Hi everyone, welcome to the Spelunky Daily stream, the Spelunky Daily Challenge, rather, for the 4th of November 2013. I am Alistair Stevens and I am getting myself settled after a very long day. It has been another long and tiring day. Here again we see the damage that fatigue will wreak upon one's Spelunky playing. Again, I haven't seen any of the other daily challenges. I've completely lost track of the Explorers Club, which is a sad thing. Some fine day I'm going to have the opportunity to catch up with all of those. So many racially insensitive stereotypes here in the Spelunky canon of characters. Viking Baby, I think it's your day. A really odd collection of characters, all told. So let's see what we can do today. Let's see how ignominy will find us on this fine and bright November day. And fortunately, really haven't had much opportunity to practice, and I think that's partially because when I have been playing, I feel as though I'm stuck in something of a rut. I feel as though I have a modestly reliable system. I have certain strategies that pay off for me. I have just begun raiding the black market, which is interesting. Taking a very cautious approach today, but that's probably for the best considering the stupid deaths I've endured of late. I've begun raiding the black market, which is challenging but rewarding in every sense. It's a pretty great feeling when you clear that place out. The big problem that I have right now is deciding that I'm going to raid the black market. I usually dither around for 4 or 5, oh well, it feels like 4 or 5 minutes is probably all of 20 seconds. Before I decide, yeah, this time. I feel that if I just had made the commitment to raid the black market, I believe that it was Tom Francis on the Explorers Club who, before he disappeared from those legendary halls, engaged in what he called the Week of Violence, wherein anytime he went to the black market, he had to destroy it. Well, that seems like a pretty clean run. I don't think that I want to waste a bomb on all of that just yet, although that is... No, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to waste a rope there. Let's double down on this insanity. Just putting my run in the hands of a friendly shopkeeper today. See how that works out. Oh, you know what? Pick the rock. Once again, running right up to the ghost. Still taking too long to grind through these early levels. Oh, look at that. That paid off rather nicely. At least I got some extra bombs. Well worth that first bomb. I'm just not at all comfortable in that. Oh, okay, that worked out fairly well. Oh, there's a... Oh, no! Oh, no! What did I do? I think I actually changed my mind mid-decision there. That's what fatigue will do. That is what this exhausting week has done to me. This rendered me incapable of simply committing to any single decision. Oh, that looks fairly tempting. That, not so much. I don't know that it's worth another rope. I've only got 2 left. No, that, well, let's see. If I get ropes out of this crate. I've got climbing gloves. That's even better. Okay, so let me see if the... I guess the climbing gloves aren't going to help me here. No. Let's, breeze right past that for now. climbing glyphs so early in the game is a special treat. For free, anyway. Okay. Oh no, really? Alright, you go down there. Alright. So I'm feeling as though I need a defined challenge to help me make the most of my spelunking adventures. And I think that challenge may be the City of Gold. I think that I still have never made it there. Despite finishing the game a couple of times, I haven't really explored those. Oh, this is... this is less than promising. Although, getting a lot of equipment very early here, which is nothing to be sneezed at. So I think I have the basics of getting to the City of Gold down. Now, what can we do here? That's a good shotgun opportunity. A shotgun opportunity. That's the other consequence of the fatigue, is that I amuse myself much more than is really justified. There we go. Let's see if that shook up some treasures. It didn't. How on earth am I going to get that damsel out of there? No, that's bad news. I think I have 9 bombs. I think that caution is the better course here. A lot of explosive crates on this level. Well, it may be worth just giving the game a chance to figure this out for itself. All right. If on the off chance, yeah, I thought that was going to happen. No problem. I mean, no problem for me. The damsel probably isn't too thrilled about the turn of events. Oh no! And I've somehow missed the key too? Ah, how is that even possible? Damn. Alright. Well, let's do this the old-fashioned way. See, now that raises an interesting question. Do I technically need the eye, the artifact, to get to the City of Gold? Or if I uncover the black market and get the Ankh without its assistance, does that still count? Again, this is all part of my profound affection for the complex systems in this game. Oh. It's all part of the the way in which this game conspires to make you feel as though you're in safe hands. No, there's nothing in there. Let us save the bomb. Alright. There's the damsel. I do have paste now. Yeah. Okay, let's this doesn't seem to be going too badly, and yet it feels very scrappy. It feels very careless and unfinished. I think that's maybe just my default feeling for Spelunky of late. I feel like I'm leaving a lot behind. Oh, which is justified, of course, if the artifact is anything to go by. But climbing gloves and a shotgun by the time I hit the jungle, that's not too bad. Aha! Spring boots too, excellent. Expanded utility of the spring boots, or rather the expanded utility that the spring boots offer the climbing gloves is very much appreciated at this point. More climbing gloves there. Okay. Oh no. Alright, I hear you, damsel. I know that you are nearby, although I'm not entirely sure where. Oh, there you are. Embedded in the rock. Interesting. Interesting choice there, damsel. No, I think I'm good from here. And of course I haven't noticed the specific little cluster of bushes that indicates the opening to the black market, but then I have to admit, I wasn't looking on that level. Can the black market opening even spawn on the first? This all speaks, I think, to the skill ceiling on this game. The fact that beyond basic survival, once you've become, adept at navigating the game, you're familiar with the elementary traps, you're familiar with the basic threats that you're going to face in any given run, even if you don't always survive those threats. But even once you're familiar with that stuff, there are all of these fringe cases, a dozen of them every game. It wasn't until I was, I don't know, hundreds of games into Spelunky that I even realized that I could discover the black market without having the eye, that it still spawns in the lab. I mean, that's a remarkable thing. Alright, shopkeeper. I think I have to, and since I'm here... it's kind of a waste and I don't have many bombs. I need to hope for more bombs or this is not going to be an entertaining run at all. So fatigue in this sense really is the greatest threat to the enthusiastic spelunker because fatigue forces you to make bad decisions and also slows down the decision-making process, both of which are particularly toxic, or both of which have particularly toxic consequences for Spelunky. My frame rate has just died. What has happened here? Oh, this is the worst. This is diabolical. Gonna lure him up here and then, yeah. Come on, buddy. Really? There we go. And that's how we deal with you. I don't think that I can afford to waste a bomb on that damsel right now. Ah, what is happening? Oh, that was the worst. That was entirely needless. Alright, enough of this screwing around. Oh, there's a store here. With bombs! Alright, in that case I can't afford to waste a bomb on the damsel. But I still have to get into the exit now. How about the castle? I don't think I've done the haunted castle on a daily stream before, so let's make that happen. Oh no, really? Okay. The worst. And I'm out of bombs now. Great, okay. I must have misplaced that second bomb. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay. Well, I may have just completely wasted that entire... Enough for the compass too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, but it's all going to be all right because I just have to drop that there. I have to grab my damsel. I have to plant another bomb and. Damsel. There we go. Alright, so the haunted castle on a daily challenge. Why not, right? Okay, sure. Oh, and there's a knight there. Oh, and there's an idiot. Excellent. I'm not terribly familiar with the castle. I do like it. But I've only been here a few times. So I'm not entirely sure about the mechanics for facing some of the specific enemies. I'm not entirely sure when and how the knights aggro or... Is there always a... Is there always a special altar here? I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, I'm wasting too much time here. I need to track down the exit from this level. And there it is. Okay, well let's do a simple part of this first, and then I can decide whether or not I want to... Oh, do I want to sacrifice? Interesting. Yes, I think I do. Let's give this a try. I got a compass. Excellent. It could be potentially useful, but more importantly, that brings me a step closer to the Kapala later. Alright, well, I feel like I squandered the potential of the castle there. I feel like I didn't really engage with it as well as I could. Oh, but I have the idiot with me, so that's brilliant. And I guess it's definitely not going to screw me over in due course. Well, he's almost certainly going to be unable to follow me through. Huh. Are there often snakes here? Miss the spike boots when I don't have them. Genius, video game, genius. I kind of just want to leave him there indefinitely. He's going to be, you know, precious little up to me in any other way. Ah! Oh, sorry, guy. That was always going to end that way. I don't know how much the companions are worth versus a... Oh, hello there. Oh, a bomb box. That could come in handy. I don't know how much the companions and the tribesmen and the yetis are worth versus damsels. I don't know how many I would have to sacrifice to get another reward. Or if they're worth more when they're alive than they are when they're dead. I think that's the case, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I hear, however, I hear a damsel. Okay. Is the damsel over here? No. Ah, I'm wasting too much time. Again. Moving too slowly through these levels. There he is. Okay. Oh, damn. No. No, if I had the jetpack, or even more ropes, I think I could make this work, but as it is... particularly with my frame rate doing what it's doing, this is terrible. Although... Nope. We've come too far on a daily stream for this to end like that. Let's grab the bomb box and get out of here. It's one of my favorite things about this game is watching the systems mesh when you begin a new level and suddenly there's this. Oh no! What even happened? I was crushed in mid-air by a falling block. That is a first. Well, alright. Alright, 22 minutes. I feel a little better about that than some of my recent endeavors. Wow. Wow. I'm going to be low because of the amount of money, but there we are, look. significantly further than Patrick and Hammerpants. So that's something for today. I should actually start playing by daily challenge rules rather than Explorers Club rules. Actually start trying to amass the most money. Perhaps that'll be my new challenge. Anyway, that is it for today. There will be more tomorrow.